Uh, Born in family of musicians, Pallavi has inherited traditional music and represents the fifth generation of the rich heritage of her family. Her training started at the age of 5 from her grandfather, Pandit Gajanan Bua Joshi, whose gaiki was a perfect blend of three gharanas, Gwalior, Jaipur, and Agra. Later on, she received rigorous training from her uncle, Pandit Madhukar Rao Joshi, and her aunt, Dr. Sucheta Bidkar, and from her father, Sri Manohar Joshi, and also seeking guidance from Pandit Arun Kasharkar. Her music album, Madhumalti Part 2, comprising of compositions of 25 ragas, is released in October 2012. Her student Nisha Bergi from US.
Namaste, Sagana. I would speak in English. I'll speak in English because my student is she's in US. She's US based. It's been a long association with Meetkalakar, and I would say that this is one of the most fruitful, kind of a step in my life, because I got associated with an organization which was reaching out to students in India, and at the time when I left my job, and I was working for a pharma industry, and then I started with Meetkalakar. And that was one of the wonderful association. And let me tell you, the kind of students that I have been tutoring, it's an enriching experience, because it's not just for the students who are taking the guidance, but as a teacher, I have also been groomed by Meetkalakar. One I would say that Meetkalakar is now shaping up very well. And thanks to not only to the pandemic situation, but looking at the internet revolution for the last 5 years, as rightly Richa pointed out, before 5 years, it was internet was not a home-to-home kind of a thing. But today, looking at the situation that we are in, it has become a worldwide phenomenon. And learning online is one of the best mode of learning from a guru who is maybe, I'm in India and there are students who are abroad. Earlier, when I was a kid or when I was a student, I remember I used to learn from my grandfather, uncle, but many students who did not have that opportunity to learn from their relative, they had to travel so much. If you look at today's situation, reaching out to the right guru, getting the right guru, reaching out to the right guru, traveling takes a lot of time. So it's not only you're saving time, but you are also saving time to find the right guru. And Meetkalakar has done, I would appreciate, and I pat everyone's back, because they're doing a wonderful job of preaching Indian classical music. It's just not music. I think there are many other courses which are on. So I'm very happy to be associated. And there's just one advice to the students who are learning from Meetkalakar. Take maximum advantage of your guru. It's one thing which I would say, that you're learning only once in a week or maybe twice in a week. But that you should not halt at that, because let me tell you, knowledge gained only in 1 hour has to be preserved, has to be, you have to do a lot of riyaz. Riyaz is one of the most important aspects of Indian. I have been trained in Indian classical for 25 years. So you should understand, Indian classical doesn't happen in 1 year or 2 years. There is no need to rush. Once you understand your basics are right, and if the foundation is good, you can always choose it as a profession in your life. It not only as a profession, but also something which will give in happiness and abundance throughout your life. And you mark my words. I was born in a family of musicians, but I had chose to work in pharma industry. I did because I had to run the house. And then because of 25 years of my talim, and I had the confidence that I could come back, I could do music as my career. So a very small message to all: make music or any form of art that you have taken as your strength, because this strength will help you, and it will help you to live with throughout your life, and it will help you to live in happiness. That's all my message. And my warm regards to all teachers who have been training on this program. And Richa, thank you for making me a part of this association. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We are honored to have you, Pallavi.
निशा मैम को मैं रिक्वेस्ट करती हूँ कि गुरु के बारे में कुछ बात कीजिएगा.
Yeah, I mean, it's a privilege for me to learn from her, and she's from I think fourth generation, music family. I know that she used to tell me that everywhere, every room she goes, like next door, upstairs, downstairs, next door, everywhere there is music, violin or any kind of music. So she's I'm very blessed to have it. I mean, I never thought that, I always, when I started learning Carnatic music, I always, in my mind, I always wanted to learn I wanted to learn Hindustani. I never thought I would be able to do it. And then while I was searching online, YouTube, I found Meetkalakar, and I reached to them. And then, it was a nice experience with Meetkalakar. I never had any issues contacting them classes or financial fee, and nothing, no issues so far. I'm very happy with them, and my son also learned with Meetkalakar. So and with Pallavi ji, I'm very happy. I learned a lot actually when I did a couple of years of Carnatic teacher. Even when I started with her, I had so many issues with the Shruti and the Tal, and then I was not very strong in breathing, all that. I could say that with her, especially last 1 year, because of the corona, she didn't have any concert, but that became a blessing to me because I had continuous lesson, no cancellation in the classes. So every year since March, so I've been having class regularly, so that could strengthen me. I feel that she has interest. Otherwise when there was cancellation, I used to break that in the lesson. So now it's continuous lesson. So for me, it helped me the last 1 year, especially. So I want to continue with her. Sometimes I used to think that I want to tell her that I will go, after a few years, I will go and stay, learn from her, like a Gurukul, like the previous time. Olden times, like I go stay with her, or, somewhere there and learn from her for long, not like once a week. Like every day I want to learn continuously. I want to improve my music. That's kind of cool. I never told her. I wanted to tell her sometimes. So now I'm telling you, so that you can strengthen more, not instead of once a week, just fully dedicate. Yeah, so it's a blessing and it's a privilege. So yeah. Yeah, and thanks to Meetkalakar for making it happen. It's a very, very good thing you guys are doing, because people, we are all over US and all. We never could learn in the childhood. At least now it's happening. So I'm very happy. Yeah. Thanks.